Hi guys, it's that e-bike guy again. Today for you we've got a Dillenger 250W conversion kit on a Pantera beach cruiser, 7-speed. Really nice kit. We managed to get a rear wheel kit out of them. Normally they do a front wheel with a 250W. We had to special order this, and after speaking with the guys, it's not something they do every day in the 250, but this bike's actually going to be converted into a bike chair, so it's going to have the front chopped off and two wheels put on, so you can take somebody with disabilities on the bike. They normally don't do them electric, and this is going to be the first one that becomes electric, so it's going to be quite interesting. We set up the battery on a rear rack here. It's really solid, and the Dillenger guys asked us to take some photos and send it to them, so it might be something that you see from them in the future, because it worked with the rear rack battery that normally goes on the water bottle mounts, but you know, on a step through beach cruise like this, there's no room for that, so we're really happy with how that solution came out. I think this one's a 10Ah battery. We've got to get a nice display, so it's got a LCD display there with control buttons on the side. The middle one turns it on and off, up and down, changes your pedal assist level, and then you've got trip distance, odometer, and I think so pressing the two outside ones there you get into some settings, time, but you can also set the top speed, which is interesting. Out of the box it's 25 kilometers an hour, which is the legal limit, but you can actually bump this up to 40, and although it's internally geared, it will crank, and I think this one does about 33 kilometers an hour, and you can also change the units and the wheel size. And I think 123 is the backlight as well, brightness. But enough of that. We installed a thumb throttle on the left hand side. A little bit unconventional, but because this bike comes with a twist grip gears, we thought it was the best solution. So enough talking about it, let's go for a little ride. Hopefully you can hear me up there. As you'll notice, I've finally managed to mount my camera in a way so I can ride with both hands. Hopefully you can hear alright. It's actually surprisingly quick. Accelerating up to about 34 kilometers an hour now, which is pretty quick for a 250W kit. Let's have a go at the old test hill. About 12 kilometers an hour here, if you can see that, up the hill. 14% hill is my usual test hill. Pretty easy. So just as I pulled in then, just got a puncture. First time I've ever had a puncture on an electric bike, but I guess it happens to everyone. Just to sum up the kit, I guess it's all riding around. Quite a lot of pickup for a 250W kit. I was getting up to about 34 kilometers an hour, even though it's, you know, out of the box it's limited to 25, and you can unlock the 10 Ah kit here and bump it up to top speed, I think, of 40. I don't think you get much faster than that, but easily able to get to about 34. Getting towards the end of the gearing on this bike, but it's not really designed as a high speed bike. Good range. I think the range on this one's supposed to be 50 to 80 kilometers with low pedal assist. which is quite a long distance really. And for the pricing, I'd check out their website. I'll put a link in the description below, but it's pretty affordable. Like, it's a really high quality kit for the amount of money you're paying. If I was going to give this a rating, I'd probably be right up there, like about 9 out of 10. Probably a couple of little things that would be nice, to see. Something like maybe an option to have lights integrated into it would be a pretty good kit. So then you can run bike lights off of the battery you've got on board there. But really hard to find any difficulties or any problems with this kit. Really easy to install. We went for a slightly more complex rear wheel install. Front wheel though, you'd just literally be, and on a normal bike, if it was mounted in the frame, it would be really easy. Just bolt the battery on, bolt the wheel in, mount the display and the throttle, and away you go. And the removable pedal assist. So as you can see there, this is a bit of an unusual bottom bracket, and it still fits on fine. So this clips in around the crank, mount the sensor nearby, picks up the pedal rotation, and that's it. Pretty basic, but it works really well. So all in all, really good conversion kit.